What's going on, HDG? It's HaDiesel coming to y'all from HaDiesel TV. And today I got a video I've been thinking about for a while, and I figured what better time, than today to give it to you. As you can see in the title, we're talking about Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston is, I think, unfairly frowned upon or looked down upon as far as NFL quarterbacks go. Probably because he just broke a record with throwing 30 interceptions in the season. But that'll hurt your argument anytime I'm trying to defend the quarterback. But I think all of those interceptions weren't Jameis' fault. In fact, Chris Godwin has actually been quoted as saying that a lot of the interceptions that were thrown were miscommunication with receivers, people not knowing where they were supposed to be, people not catching the ball tipped out of their hands, and etc. Like, obviously, the quarterback is to blame for some interceptions, normally the majority, but all 30 of those interceptions were not Jameis' fault. And what we're going to do today is watch every interception Jameis Winston threw in the 2019 season and see how many were Jameis' fault and how many were the Bucs' fault. Let's go. So when talking about Jameis Winston, you talking about a quarterback who his first 2 years in the league, he was lighting the league on fire. He had Vincent Jackson and Mike Evans, of course, but they never really had much of anything else, so he wasn't really working with a lot. In 2015, 2016, he threw for 4,000 yards and 20 plus touchdowns. Yeah, there were a few interceptions there, but it wasn't 30. He still had a good performance for an up-and-coming quarterback. And even at this point in his career, he's only 26, going on 27 years old. So Jameis really has a lot to look forward to in the league. And him just signing with the Saints, I know people think, especially in the Saints fans, that Taysom Hill is going to be the quarterback of the future. But I think all of that was before Jameis was available. And Sean Payton and Jameis Winston can do some damage in the NFL once Drew Brees retires. He hasn't really had much to work with in Tampa besides Mike Evans. With that merger Chris Godwin last year, but the previous season, towards the end and in the middle, he got his touches and he earned his stripes. He was getting more targets this year, so he had Godwin and Evans this year. And look what happened. He threw for 5,000 yards and 30 plus touchdowns. That's not something that you just do if you're trash. It's only happened 10 other times by 8 other quarterbacks in the National Football League. It happened more than once with Drew Brees. But it's like Drew Brees, Matt Stafford, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, Jameis Winston, and a few others. So let's get into this video. Alright, so I've got my MacBook Pro here, as well as an app called Tally Counter that'll help me count. So let's pull up the video and see how many interceptions were Jameis' fault and how many interceptions were the fault of others. Alright, starting off with this 3 interception game against the Niners. I know it doesn't sound good, doesn't look good, but this is where we're starting. Let's go. Jameis drops back. Pick. That's not Jameis. Not Jameis' fault. That pass was tipped. I wouldn't say that's Jameis. That's bad timing. He still shouldn't have thrown it, but I'm not gonna put that one on Jameis. Okay, now you're number 3. That's definitely on Jameis. He just dropped that. He just threw it up in the air. No reason for that. Come on, man. You gotta make my case better than this. Ooh. He could have got that one. He alligator armed that. We gon' come on. That's on others. Let's see. That's Jameis. That's Jameis. It makes me not. I don't want to, but that's Jameis. That one was definitely on Jameis too. The one to Peters. That's on Jameis too. So we did even at 3-3. Hold on, I gotta review that one. This one gotta go under review. Hold on, let's see. It was tipped. It was tipped. I'm not gonna put that one on Jameis. That was Jameis. That was definitely Jameis. He's just having a ball, just letting that thing fly. That was a bad read. That's definitely Jameis. Definitely Jameis. Okay. Oh, he put. I'm gonna put that on Jameis, but I think Mike Evans could have. We're gonna run wild. I gotta watch that one again. Let's see. Yeah, that's Jameis too. I don't know who the hell he was throwing at on that one. I don't know who he was throwing at, Jameis. So come on, brother. It looked like. Oh no, that's a bad effort by Perryman. Nah, he overthrew it. That's an overthrow. That's a Jameis. Let's see. That was a bad throw, Jameis. Come on, man. It was a bad read. So far we at 9-4. That wasn't his fault. It's just good defense. He tried to fit it in there, but I mean, do it low. That is definitely not Jameis. Ooh, he put that on. Okay. I'm gonna watch this again. That's another review. This one's under review. Let's see. This one's under review. Slip. It was underthrown. That's on Jameis. Try to give you on that one, Jameis, but wasn't looking good. Yeah, that was bad, Jameis. He's definitely got some pretty bad throws in here. That's a jump ball. He shouldn't have thrown it though. That's on Jameis too. It's a bad look. That's not on Jameis. It could have been on Jameis, you know, but it hit the running back in his hands. That's a good defense. That's a good defense, but that's on Jameis. It's a bad read. Ooh, he got rushed. That was a line. That was a line issue. I don't think that was, you know, he shouldn't have thrown that pass. But he was hit as he threw. Let's see. Ooh. He should have take a sack in that situation. But I'm gonna go ahead and get that. That's on the offensive line. Let me see. Listen, I might take it back. Let me see. Hold on. I might take it back. Ooh. He had to rush it. He should have took a sack. Just for the fact that I play offensive line, I'm gonna put that on the line. Even though he should have took a sack. Tip pass. I'm not gonna put that one on Jameis. That wasn't just a bad throw by Jameis. It just was a good play by the defender and it went off the receiver's hand. Ooh. These are pressures though, man. This, Lord, he's getting pressured out. I don't know, Tom Brady's gonna have to do some work behind this offensive line because this is terrible. This is terrible. Okay. But that's a bad throw by Jameis. So we have 15. 15, Jameis to 9, not his fault. He didn't drive that out there. That's on Jameis. He didn't drive that to the sideline. Let's see. Yeah, he really must have eye problems because that was so short. That was definitely let's see. That's a simultaneous catch, so we're not gonna put that on. That's a simultaneous catch. I'm not putting that, even though they called it an interception. That's Jameis. Yeah. That's Jameis. What was it? Yeah, that's definitely on the what? Yeah. Some of these receivers ain't attacking the ball though. That's just crazy. That was a lazy route. Yeah, that was bad communication. I'm not gonna put that one on Jameis. I'm not gonna put that one on him. But you 18 to 12 right now, brother. You 18 to 12. Most of his interceptions weren't his fault, in my book. Even if I was off by maybe 2 or 3, that's a 20 interception season, which is pretty on pace with how Jameis' career has been. With the exception of 2,000-3,000 yard seasons, he's been really a typical 20 touchdown, 12, 13, 14, maybe 18 here and there interception kind of quarterback. Last year he took that stride when he had a second weapon. He had a 5,000 yard season. Like I said earlier, 5,000 yard season don't happen that often. Yeah, it's 30 interceptions, but if you replace that 30 with 18, 5,000 yards, 34 touchdowns, 18 interceptions, even if you give him 19 interceptions, that's not a terrible season. Yeah, it needs some cleaning up, but Jameis Winston with Sean Payton, they can clean that up easily. Sean Payton is an offensive genius. If the Saints had Jameis Winston as their quarterback of the future, I think that they would be in a better predicament than they are with Taysom Hill. I tell you that. I don't think Taysom Hill is that good of a passer. He's a gadget player as of now, but we haven't seen him in his full starting role, so that remains to be seen. That's just my opinion. This is my first time watching this video, and I can honestly say that after watching it, I have the same conclusion. He wasn't at fault for all his interceptions. Without some of the miscommunications, he doesn't throw 30. I still think Jameis Winston has a bright future in the NFL. He's a pretty good quarterback. I think he has the potential to be a really good quarterback, maybe even a great quarterback, because he makes the plays. Like, yeah, there's some miscues, there's some poor decisions, some bad throws. He can clean all that up. But 5,000 yards, you don't throw for 5,000 yards. I don't care what excuse you give me. It's a lot of quarterbacks with a similar situation, but no run game, so they gotta pass. They play from behind, so they gotta pass. And they're not throwing for 5,000 yards. So I'm not accepting that as an excuse. Yeah, that's just not an excuse to me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Be on the lookout for some more content. I'm getting back in the mode. I had a little bit of writer's block trying to come up with some ideas for some content, but this one came to me and I got some more ideas flowing, so stay tuned. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, bring it in. Peace.